Hey, quick question. Do you know the difference between an LMS and an LXP? If you've worked in L&D, then you've probably heard both terms. Maybe you've even heard them interchangeably, but they're actually quite different. And it's especially important to know the distinction when you're choosing between the two tools, which is the right tool for your team. Let's start with LMS. LMS stands for Learning Management System. Think of the LMS as the classic way of training. For decades, it's been the standard for delivering and tracking training progress. The organization decides what content the staff should learn, assigns it to the correct individuals, and tracks completion. That's all there is to it. It's a very top-down look, it's structured, but honestly, the learning experience isn't that good. With an LMS, training can often be clunky, dry, a little bit stale, and hey, it often becomes checkbox training. People end up completing it because they are required to, not because they actually want to. And sure, from an executive level, you may look at an LMS and see, hey, this percentage of our staff has completed the training, but it doesn't actually track competency. How well have these people actually learned through the training? Now, enter the LXP, a learning experience platform. Now, this flips the model on its head entirely. Instead of your organization pushing content at your learners, an LXP actually draws them in. It's personalized, it's powerful, it's customizable, and it's especially useful when doing something like new staff onboarding. Because instead of sitting through a bunch of dry training as a new onboarding staff member, you actually get personalized content designed for your role, your pace, and your knowledge gaps. So if an LMS manages learning, an LXP inspires learning. But here's where Lemonade LXP comes in. Think of it this way. If an LMS is chapter 1 of learning and an LXP is chapter 2, then Lemonade LXP is a whole new chapter entirely. Lemonade LXP answers staff questions right in the flow of work. It's an AI-powered learning assistant. You can simply upload your SOPs, your product information, your guidelines, your policies, you name it, all right to Lemonade LXP, and it will synthesize this data to create a knowledge base where it can draft exciting and engaging and effective content right from that database. You can play around with different games and scenarios to help create an effective and engaging training environment that doesn't get stale. You can also use this in Lemonade LXP's Digital Academy, which you can use to help educate customers. So do you need an LMS or do you need an LXP? Well, we've seen people use both an LMS and an LXP or just one or the other. But if you need just one platform to cover all your learning needs and one massive, easy to learn, engaging digital ecosystem for learners, then check out Lemonade LXP.